Yo, what is going on guys, Manny here and welcome back to more FUT Champs gameplay. This is the first 10 games I've decided to scrap doing the last 10 games for the past couple of weeks just because it's been so very stressful, and by the time I've done a few games I just can't bother to do the rest because something will annoy me along the way. But we've changed the team a bit this time. We went with Kadz in centre mid, put Vidal CDM, we put Inform Lewandowski up top, and also we had to swap out Boateng because he had a red card. But yeah, in the first game we're winning 1-0 through Hullet, but this goal, I don't know what happened. Is Lukaku found himself through? I'm not sure how to defend still on this game, and in my opinion, since this patch, FIFA's been the worst it's been so far since release. That's just my honest opinion. People will say that I'm making excuses, but I feel like the patch slowed everything down. The passing is too slow, and the game overall feels very sluggish. But in this game, we decide to turn it on and just batter this Don. Absolutely, we end up going 6-1 up. Del Piero getting a final goal there, and we win that game. So, as you guys know, it can take you a bit of time to warm into FUT Champs. For those of you who play it anyway, we come up against this side with Inform Immobile up front, but it doesn't matter because Ronaldinho's made a great running behind him, giving us the lead, making it 1-0 there. But I don't know what my Maldini's doing there, why he's facing that way, I don't know. And sometimes when I'm trying to change play and flick through my defense to get the right guy, it can be frustrating because that stuff will happen and they'll get a very easy goal. But we get ourselves back in front with Ronaldinho again. He's so good at making runs in behind the defense, but it doesn't matter because Maldini's made an error, and I feel like before patch that error is less likely to happen. Do you know what I mean? But I know, like I said, people are going to say I'll be making excuses, but sometimes it's really stuff that you can't help. Anyway, Maradona gives us the lead to make it 4-2, and then late into the game, Messi with a nice turn away from his defender, and that's 5-2, so that's how that game ends. For the third game now, and we're starting to get a tiny bit warm. We're playing against the Prem team, but this is one of those games that's very deceiving. We take a lead through Del Piero there, a good, strong finish from outside the area. Lewandowski going through and making it 2-0, and at this point we look very comfortable. However, he does get himself back in the game with Raheem Sterling, and it was a bit against the run of play, and then from that moment he seemed to control the game a bit, and then we made it 3-1, then he made it 3-2, FIFA being FIFA, deflected back to him, and I don't know, for some reason, I know there's momentum in real life and stuff like that, but it feels like when someone's coming back, your players just switch off. They can't do anything they were doing before. They feel a lot more sluggish, and the opponent, as a result of that, can just keep scoring and keep scoring. So the late few moments in that game just turned to absolute nonsense. Goals were going in left, right and centre, but we do take the lead in the last few minutes through Lionel Messi and make the win 5-4. Game 4 now, and everyone seems to have this Rui Costa. If you did do that squad builder challenge, how much did it cost you? Because when I did it, it cost me about maybe 600k, and I think that was quite expensive looking back. I do kind of regret it as well because I don't really use him that much. But Ronaldinho gives us the lead, then this guy turns it up, and it seemed like one of those where you think, has this guy passed the controller to someone else? Because all of a sudden the game becomes difficult. I don't know what Carlos was doing there. I wanted him to clear it away, and he just totally refused. But then this guy had all sorts of momentum coming forward. Son just absolutely destroying me. Luckily, straight up the other end, that goal was important. Just after kickoff, we get that, and then Ronaldinho, as a result of that, makes it 3-3. But it was so, I don't know, his attacking was really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, when he got in certain areas, it was just going to be a goal, and the way he worked it was very, very good. So it was a tough game. And late in the game, Lozano absolutely pacing out Desai, which I was frustrated with because when that's me, I kind of struggle, you know. I go through with R9, but he gives me a little shoulder, that's it. He catches up to me no matter what. But in the end, we get the win 6-5. Ronaldo coming up trumps again, and he's so clinical. Game number 5, and I know you guys say my team's good, but this guy's team's pretty much up there. He's got 94 Messi and Henry up top, and it didn't take him long to use them as Messi goes and scores within a minute. But straight up the other end, Ronaldinho getting us back in the game, and he was really influential from Cam. Once again, Ronaldinho breaking his defensive line, and what a great finish that is to put us 2-1 up. But his Ronaldinho seems to have better long shots than mine, because mine doesn't really score long shots like that. Lewandowski giving us the lead once more, 3-2, and then again Ronaldinho, like, mine doesn't do that. Mine gets into the box and finesses it or drills it into the bottom corner, but he doesn't really score from outside the box as much as he did when the game first came out. Anyway, we're 5-3 up, we're taking control of the game, and then from that point it's pretty much all us. Ronaldinho getting on the score sheet once more, Messi tapping in another one to make it 7-3, and his Messi then gets himself a pretty much consolation goal. Into the next game, and this guy's got your pretty much standard FUT Champs team. He's got Bailly, he's got Bakayoko, he's got Martial, and there's always like an Mbappe or a Dembele up front, and he goes in front with a goal from Martial and then follows that up with Alessandrini. I was putting him under pressure after the first goal as well, so I was very frustrated with that, but we do get back in the game. Del Piero roaming into the box to make it 2-1, and then in the second half Messi makes it 2-2. Seems like we might get back in it, but then Alessandrini pulls that out. Like, I was like, my players still do not do this on a regular basis. But then Alessandrini all of a sudden is the best player on the game, and it was really frustrating. And to add to that, I felt like I should have had a penalty there. Didn't get, and it was just one of those where I had to accept defeat. It was game over, 5-2. Well played to that guy. Straight into the next game though, and we have Hullet, who starts us off with a bang. A nice solo run, too agile, too quick, and too strong for this guy as he drills it into the bottom corner. However, straight up the other end, Cuadrado decides to cancel it out, and Hullet goes back into his box, left foot driven finish, and he's one of my favourite cards to use on this game. Very, very good, very effective. If you ever get him in a pack, always try him out first. I know that's unlikely, like, to get him in a pack, but if you ever do have the chance to use him, try him out, use him. You probably won't want to sell him. But yeah, we're 3-3 tied at this moment, but Messi in the last minute of the game getting us the winner, and how important was that from him? So after that little setback against that Alessandrini that was so very fake, we seem to be getting back on track. And can we continue that against this guy with another Rui Costa, by the way? We score very early with Del Piero. He gets a penalty up the other end though, and Neymar puts it straight down the middle, which not many people really do on this game. If you end up staying in the middle, you probably do look like a mug because they put it left or right, and that's the end of that. But yeah, you can see we're taking the lead there, and Lewandowski continues that with a nice outside the boot finish. And I don't know what to think of that Lewandowski. Like, at first I thought he's quite clunky, but then he started scoring a few goals, but I didn't really enjoy using him. As you can see, Ronaldinho scoring the final goal in that game. That guy has enough. You see the pause icon, and that is it. A rage quit. There he is again. It's that Rui Costa. Is he really cheap to get? Am I missing something? How much does he cost to get? Let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, this time Batshuayi getting luck against Boateng. I don't know what Boateng did. He wasn't responding to me, and we go 1-0 down. But Hullet getting us back in the game again. Hullet and Ronaldinho are really key this FUT Champs. I think they did really well for me. R9 obviously is always there, but Hullet and Ronaldinho are very important in this team. As you can see, Ronaldinho with some great skill there, finessing it from outside the box, rolling it into the bottom corner. And this goal, like, let me know, if this goal scored against you, what are you doing? Like, the defending there was bad. I don't know what happened, if it was the game or what, but that goal ultimately made him quit, and we won 4-1. Into the last game now, we have Overmars up front, we have Aubameyang up front. Overmars not really a card that I favour on this game. He's got very good dribbling, but apart from that, he almost feels too good, or too fast for his own good. It's quite bad. As you see us score a horrendous own goal there from Kimmich, and Del Piero getting us back in the game after Ronaldo pounces on his rebound, and then we have a free kick. We change it up a bit, we didn't do the same style. Hullet on his left foot, smacking it into the top corner, and he's such a good card. If I get my hands on that 93 card, it's a wrap. Honestly, I will have so much fun with that card. As we score to make it 3-2, Ronaldo with some great play, and then another bit of good play, Hullet tapping it in to make it 4-2. And then Messi, how about this for a strike? Look at this. Oh my goodness. Messi's shooting on this game is incredible, just like it should be, and he's a very fun card to use on this game. And realistically, if you play a bit of FUT Champs and you get decent rewards, you can get him because he's like 800k, which isn't too bad for a Messi. So those are my first 10 games, but I'm going to tell you this now. I got frustrated, a lot happened during the FUT Champs, and I just couldn't be bothered. So I settled for Gold 1, left it at that, was having a nightmare, even gave my friends some of my games to play because it was just so unplayable at times, and it really frustrated me. So I left it, settled for Gold 1, and was hoping for good packs. Here they are.
Let's get it. I get 10% of whatever you get.
What kind of guy are you?
Wow. This is Dragon's Den, man.
Centre back, Mustafi. Bro, this is what I'm... this is why I get mad, because... Man, FUT Champs is stressful. Like, it's stressful.
It's real life pain.
Like... Fam, Mustafi doesn't cut it. I'm not even joking. Like, last few weeks I've been okay with my rewards, but that's a joke. That is a joke. These guys are only good for squad builder challenges. 100k pack number 2. You just know it's not going to be anything special though. Oh, what's the point, man? Get this game off. I don't even care. I don't even care.
What'd you get?
Mahrez. Like, oh, nah. The 100k packs at the start were actually decent. Mahrez.
You're getting trash.
That is actually...
What did you get?
Brother, I got Mustafi and Mahrez. I can buy them.
They've split into my team still.
Like 500 times over, at least.
Marcus, you're broke.
Elite one's 112. How much does my team cost? I don't know in terms of coins. My record is trash, man. I was good at FIFA at the start, and now I'm just rubbish ever since these patches. I don't even need coins. That's what you're saying, but at the end of the day, I want 96 Ronaldo. So I want as many coins as I can get. And I want the 94 Ronaldinho now. 98 Pele if I can get him. I'm gonna jump off stream. I don't even want to see this game. I'll see if I'll play FUT Champs tomorrow. Depending on how the first 15 games go will determine if I finish it or not.
Let's go. H-A-I-R-C-A-I-R. Where I'm from, pain kills man like Jiraiya, but we still find the Messiah. Listen, my name's not on a headstone, my name's on a flyer. Tracksuit, more time or random attire. Might flip